Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I am the Motivated Miss Stitcher, otherwise known as Kate. Today is, I believe, January 28th, 2023, and first Flosstube of the year, I guess. It is Flosstube number 16, if my YouTube channel doesn't lie to me, which I don't think it does. Today I'm just gonna generally just go over some goals. I have one fabric to show you because I think I couldn't find it last video, and so I'm going to show you that. I'm going to do things a little bit differently this year, in fact, because a lot of things are, I guess, I find that instead of, I'm bringing things out again, like a second time in one video, and I don't think that's necessarily required. And I want to cut down on the amount of juggling I happen to do, so we'll get started with that. Oh, before I forget, I did have, I believe, a new subscriber, at least one, and I thank them for subscribing. I always encourage that, as well as, you know, liking the video and all that, so yeah, welcome. So we will get on with my video now. Seriously, I'm serious here. So the first thing I'm going to show you is Twisted Mermaids. This is a project I believe I started last year, and I got a fair bit. It was probably, I guess, June or so that I started her, or them rather. Here's where it is. Sorry. They were a goal for January. Unfortunately, they didn't get touched this month. However, they will be brought out, well, they will stay in the rotation, or optional rotation, I guess, for this month. I'm not doing them on the called for fabric. The fabric I'm using is a French Country linen by Witchelt. I believe, as I've showed you, it really does pop, make the colors pop. So this, because I'm rolling over my goals from last month into February, this one will actually have, it was the first number attached on WhipGo, it was called, that it's attached to on my WhipGo board, was called last month. The second was called for February, if that makes sense. And so I'm really hoping that I managed to touch it. So that's that. And if I didn't mention the fabric that I'm using for the Twisted Mermaids is 32 count. As I think 32 count is kind of my happy place. The next thing I'm showing you is Sal that I'm doing, Dark Queen of the Earth. I'm loving it. I can't really show you much of since it's a mystery Sal, I can't show you a picture of it. So this is where she is. I was just focused on the ground area on this side. Sorry I can't point exactly, but you get the gist. Or no, actually, my bad. It was this side that I did this month. Anyways, I'm not doing her on either of the called for fabrics produced by what? I don't know the fabric name of the company that did the original. I'm doing it on Hello Beautiful by Mystic Fabrics. Under the Sea Fabrics. That's the company that did the called for stuff. Anyways, so yes, I'm not doing it on either of the called for fabrics. I'm doing it on this, and it's called Hello Beautiful. I've been very good at keeping up with this one, and I'm very pleased I have been able to. It's, of course, as usual, a 32 count fabric. As to where I want to go with this, the next section, just, you know, fun hearsay, I guess, is probably maybe the bust, or either just going up the side a little bit, either or. I'm sick of working at the very bottom. That's all I'll say. I would like to see the top half of my fabric a little bit. So anyways, that's her. So that's another thing I'm going to be doing this month. Now for the second number called, I can't remember which was which, but the numbers called for February on Whip Go were 7 and 11, and one of them was the Twisted Mermaids. The other one was Holiday Quaker by Leela Studios. I will be aiming to get one page done on this one. Yes. And this is so far what I've done. You can't see it very well. Where are we? I don't think you can even see it. I basically did a tiny bit of white. It's more or less where, there we go. Now we see it a little bit. Right there, yeah, there we go. And honestly, it's a 32 count fabric. Just give me 1 second here. I forgot to bring out my cheat sheet of what my fabrics are. So my fabrics for this one are Holiday Quaker is Anesthesia, and it's actually a 28 count fabric. Of course, Mystic Fabrics. And yes, I'm looking forward to seeing some other color. Maybe, hopefully the white that I did start on with this project will show up eventually. I noticed that on the called for fabric, it doesn't necessarily pop particularly well either, so come what may, I guess. But I'm looking forward to picking that one. Now, the next one is what I'm using as my focus piece on Wit Warriors. My goal each month on her is 1,500 stitches, and I'm basically following the squares as I go. I mainly this month just filled in some of this area here. I think I got the tip. I definitely got the tip of, sorry, I'm using a bad finger here, the tip of whatever that part of her is. Now, for February, I'm going to finish in, which will give me a page finish in right here. And then I'll be moving down to the edge on this side here. You can see my finger move under the fabric. And where is the picture of her? Oh yeah, there we go. I'm not sure I should. So this is what she will eventually look like. As you can tell, it is a huge project, but I am chipping away at her slowly, which is really the only way I can go on her. I started her for my now ex-boyfriend, and we are no longer talking, so more than likely she will be sold. Try to get some money out of it, but I do want to complete her. You know, you kind of want to, you just want to get your stuff done. So and the fabric is 32 count bedrock by oh my god, I have a memory like you. Know what I'm gonna say? I can't remember, but it's in a previous video. Oops, my bad. I could probably look it up. No what? Actually, maybe I will. I should know this. Be-Stitch Me. Right. It is a Be-Stitch Me. Be-Stitch Me. What is it? Be-Stitch Me. 32 count bedrock is the fabric. Now for an interesting interlude, I guess. So last month, unfortunately, I believe I forgot where I put my fabric of the month from Mystic Fabrics. So I didn't actually end up showing you, but it was gorgeous. And it is this red fabric. Red is usually not my color, but this is gorgeous. It's also opalescent, which is awesome. I always like getting an opalescent, but it's gorgeous. I love how it pops, really. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, so that was my December fabric of the month. Now, with Mystic Fabrics, they do not do one in January, so there isn't a second fabric that I can show you. But this is that. That makes sense. Another sale I have going is the Snowman Collection one from Cottage Garden Samplings, and the one I'm working on is the first one in the collection, which is the Needle Worker. While two have been released since, I have not been able to get them yet. It's not a financial thing, I'm just waiting on my LNS to get them, but that's okay. I will finish this, I guess, in 2024. At some point, but and I'm doing this one on the same 32 count bedrock from Be-Stitch Me that I did before, that I'm doing Alien on. So we'll each have a piece of this fabric, my ex and I, maybe, if he comes to his senses about being in contact with me. But anyways, I got him, I'm about halfway, I imagine, and it honestly looks quite fantastic. I love him. I'm looking forward to getting the other two patterns, as well as finishing him off this month, in February. I honestly know I'm not gonna get all my goals that I have set for February done. I just have a bunch of things on my list that I would like to. So that's another option. Also actually, last one. Crazy, things go quickly. The next one this is how I'm doing on Moonflower. She is being done on I think 20, give me a second here. Yes, it is 32 count pumpkin spice. And it's making the colors pop. I was really kind of, when I selected this fabric to do Moonflower on, I was the best I can say, sort of somewhat nervous about it, but now that I'm doing it, I really like the way the colors are contrasting. It gives a real sort of almost Arizonian feel to it. Either that or like a harvest moon, I think it may end up looking like, which is also cool, really, at the end of the day. But yeah, before I end, I should probably show you what she will look like. That's her on the called for fabric. And as always, I'm not doing the called for. So yeah, I think I got through everything I needed to. If you have any questions, please let me know. Just leave a comment down below. Please leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and honestly I hope everyone has a nice February, and I hope that maybe next month I'll be able to show you something that I won't be working on moving forward, but that would either take me, I think, to finish either Moonflower, my sections on Moonflower, my sections on Twisted Mermaids, or the page that I want to complete on Holiday Quaker. So that's that for the time being. I hope everyone has a great stitchy month, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.